I work with my hands, hard hands, hands that pull wire through steel like veins through a body that never thanks you for keeping it alive. Black man, Muslim, low voltage contractor. Three titles that never make it to the blueprint. I show up before the sun sometimes, hard hat on, while the sky's still yawning. Tea cooling in my chest because responsibility don't wait for comfort. I install cameras that see everything except me. Access control that decides who gets in, but somehow my faith never gets clearance. They call it low voltage, but don't get it twisted. What I carry is high responsibility. One wrong termination and the whole system fails. One missed detail and somebody's safety is compromised. Precision is demanded from me. Perfection is expected. But when the call to prayer taps my heart, soft, persistent, sacred, suddenly discipline becomes a problem. They say, can't you pray later? Like prayer is a voicemail. Like devotion can be postponed. Like God fits into leftover time. But Islam don't live in leftovers. 5 times a day, my soul realigns. Not because I'm weak, but because I refuse to forget who I am in a world that profits off amnesia. Thought prayer hits when the site is still buzzing. Generators humming like they're still live. Foremen yelling numbers, deadlines, barking orders. Then Asr creeps in when the body starts feeling it. When dust settles in your lungs. When your muscles ask questions that the paycheck cannot answer. And I'm standing there thinking, where do I go? But there's a room for servers, temperature control, raised floors, warning signs. There's a room for tools, for chemicals, for trash. But no space for a Muslim to prostrate. I've prayed in stairwells, behind dumpsters, in unfinished closets labeled IT, on cardboard, on concrete, on faith alone, hard hat off, boots still on. Forehead meeting floors colder than the looks I get when I disappear for 5 minutes. Because prayer is not a break. It's not me slacking. It's not me wasting time. It's me surviving. But you let folks take smoke breaks that kill them slowly, but look sideways at us trying to live spiritually. 5 minutes with Allah keeps me from breaking under 12-hour shifts, keeps my temper in check, keeps my integrity intact, keeps me honest when shortcuts start whispering. Islam taught me discipline, cleanliness, respect for time. I'm everything you say you want in a contractor or employee until you see where I come from. They ask for my OSHA card, for my certificate of insurance, all my certifications. They never ask what keeps me grounded when pressure hits. When I ask for prayer, the room gets quiet. Like faith is unprofessional. Like God doesn't belong on job sites. Even though He built everything before we even poured concrete. Accommodation turns into attitude. Respect turns into resistance. But my religion is not optional equipment, it's standard issue. Black skin under fluorescent lights. Muslim heart under body armor expectations. They expect labor, not leadership. Effort, not excellence. But I build systems that keep cities running, hospitals communicating, schools connected, businesses alive, while fighting for the right to prostrate. America talks freedom of religion, but practices convenience of belief. You celebrate diversity, until it requires space, until it requires pause, until it requires acknowledging someone else's God. I'm not asking for luxury, not asking for special treatment, just a clean corner, just 5 minutes, just dignity. But Sajdah on Concrete still counts. But it shouldn't be the only option. I placed my forehead on unfinished floors, cold, dusty, unforgiving, and felt warmer there than in a room full of people who couldn't see me. Because even when the building is not complete, my faith is. A Muslim without prayer is like a building without power. And you trust me to wire the whole place.